Awakening is like the first light of dawn breaking through the dense fog of a long and restless night. It dissolves confusion and unveils the inherent beauty of life. To awaken is to crash through the illusions that cloud your perception, offering a clarity that transforms how you experience yourself and the world. This spiritual awakening is not merely an intellectual realization, but a profound shift that intertwines you with the oneness of existence. As you awaken, you dissolve the ego and its attachments, discovering an effortless understanding of others and a heightened awareness of your inner and outer worlds. In this journey, highly conscious individuals naturally perceive deeper truths about human behavior and the nature of existence. Here are the 7 profound realizations that emerge from this state of higher consciousness. The power of vulnerability. Imagine a cracked vase that, when held to a light, reveals intricate patterns of gold where it has been repaired. This Japanese art of kintsugi teaches us to see beauty in imperfection. Similarly, a highly conscious person sees through the fear of vulnerability and gently encourages others to embrace their cracks. Vulnerability is the bridge to authenticity, yet so many shy away from crossing it. In their fear of judgment or rejection, people shield their true selves, hiding the very imperfections that make them uniquely and beautifully human. These flaws, often viewed as weaknesses, are the raw threads that weave connection and understanding. When someone hesitates to unveil their pain, a deeply conscious soul becomes a sanctuary of acceptance, a haven where no pressure exists, only warmth and understanding. In their presence, openness feels like a gentle invitation, never a demand. They recognize that healing is a delicate process, one that unfolds gracefully when the heart feels safe and ready to step into its own light. The significance of resistance. Change is inherently unsettling. It shakes the comfort of routine and stirs the primal instinct to cling to what feels safe and familiar. For many, unpredictability sparks resistance, a natural defense against the unknown, a barrier to growth and transformation. Yet, a deeply conscious individual sees resistance not as an obstacle, but as a crucial step in the journey of evolution. They embrace it with patience, understanding that it is through facing discomfort that true growth emerges. Consider a seed buried deep in the soil. From above, it may appear dormant, as though resisting growth. Yet beneath the surface, roots are forming, and a sprout is preparing to emerge. In the same way, resistance often marks the start of profound growth and transformation. When someone clings to an unfulfilling job, a conscious individual perceives the undercurrent of fear of failure, the unknown, or stepping into uncharted territory. Rather than pushing, they offer gentle encouragement, creating a space of trust and possibility. They understand that resistance is not a weakness, but a natural response to change, and they hold faith that true growth awaits on the other side of that fear. The reality of patterns. The mind, much like a well-trodden path winding through a forest, gravitates toward predictability and routine. These mental grooves, deep-seated patterns, steer our actions, reactions, and decisions, often slipping beneath the radar of conscious awareness. For many, these patterns become an autopilot, subtly dictating behavior and entrenching themselves further with each repetition, creating a cycle that feels both familiar and inescapable. Imagine a potter shaping clay on a wheel. The clay naturally follows the grooves created by the potter's hands. Similarly, our minds shape our experiences along familiar lines. A highly conscious person, however, sees these grooves clearly. They recognize when a reaction stems from an unconscious pattern rather than a genuine presence. For example, imagine a colleague who habitually reacts defensively to feedback. A conscious individual sees beyond the surface, recognizing that this response likely stems from past experiences of harsh criticism rather than the current interaction. With this awareness, They choose compassion over frustration, offering patience and understanding. When trust is nurtured, they gently provide insight, creating an opportunity for growth and connection. The illusions of control. Humanity's deep-seated obsession with control arises from an innate desire to quell uncertainty. We anchor ourselves to plans, expectations, and outcomes, convinced that we can chart life's unpredictable currents. Yet the tighter we hold on, the more life slips through our fingers, revealing its untamed nature. In this struggle to dominate the unknown, stress and anxiety become unwelcome companions, reminding us that true peace lies in the art of surrender. Imagine trying to catch a butterfly with your hands. The more forcefully you close your grip, the more likely you are to harm it or miss it entirely. Yet, when you relax your hands and let the butterfly come to you, it may choose to rest gently on your palm. High consciousness individuals understand this truth. They've learned to loosen their grip, embracing the flow of life rather than resisting it. For instance, when a parent anxiously seeks to control every detail of their child's future, a conscious observer recognizes the fear beneath this need for control, the fear of uncertainty and the unknown. With kindness, they might remind the parent that life has its own natural rhythm, one that cannot be forced. By letting go, the parent allows space for both themselves and their child to grow authentically, guided by trust rather than anxiety. The search for satisfaction. Happiness is a universal pursuit, yet it remains elusive for those who chase it in external sources. Material possessions, accolades, and momentary pleasures may offer brief satisfaction, but they can never truly fill the void within. A deeply conscious individual recognizes that genuine contentment is not found in the external world, but cultivated from within, born of self-awareness, inner peace, and alignment with one's true self. Imagine a traveler embarking on a quest for treasure, journeying across distant lands in search of something elusive. Yet upon reaching the final destination, they discover that the map's X marks the very place they started. This is the essence of self-discovery, the realization that the treasure was not hidden in faraway places, but within all along. Conscious individuals understand that external pursuits often serve as distractions from the inner work essential for lasting happiness. For instance, when someone relentlessly chases the next big milestone or possession to feel complete, a conscious observer might gently share a story about finding joy in the simplicity of present moment experiences. Through this subtle guidance, they invite reflection, encouraging the individual to turn inward and discover the wellspring of contentment within. The potential in everyone. Spirituality is not reserved for a select few. It is the inherent birthright of every soul. Deep within each person lies the seed of awakening, waiting to sprout, whether they are aware of it or not. A conscious individual perceives this untapped potential in everyone, recognizing that life's struggles are not barriers but stepping stones, guiding each soul toward greater self-awareness and spiritual growth. They understand that even the most difficult moments hold the key to deeper realization and transformation. Imagine a gardener tending to a variety of seeds, each one planted with care. Though they may sprout at different times and grow in their own unique way, every seed holds the promise of blossoming into something beautiful. In the same way, conscious individuals understand that each person's journey is distinct, shaped by their own experiences and timing. Yet, they recognize that all paths ultimately lead to the same oneness. Each soul, in its own way, is destined to awaken to the same universal truth. When someone voices doubt about their ability to grow spiritually, a conscious individual offers gentle reassurance, sharing their own journey of awakening as a living testament to life's boundless possibilities. They remind the person that spiritual growth is not a linear path, but a series of steps, often uncertain and full of twists. By offering their own experience, they show that transformation is always within reach, and that even in moments of doubt, the potential for growth is endless. The futility of distractions. Distractions have become the modern-day refuge from discomfort, offering a temporary escape from the deeper, often painful emotions that we may not be ready to face. Social media, workaholism, and constant stimulation act as crutches, numbing the inner turmoil and pulling attention away from the self. In seeking external distractions, people unknowingly distance themselves from their own hearts, avoiding the vital work of self-reflection and emotional healing. Imagine someone frantically patching leaks in a boat, desperately plugging up every small hole, while a gaping hole beneath the surface goes ignored. Distractions are like these patches. They provide temporary relief, masking the deeper issues, but they never address the root cause. Their boat may stay afloat for a while, but without confronting the underlying damage, it will inevitably sink. A highly conscious person sees through this avoidance and gently encourages introspection. For instance, when a friend buries themselves in work to avoid grief, a conscious individual might suggest mindfulness practices, helping them reconnect with their emotions in a supportive way. Highly conscious individuals act as mirrors, reflecting the untapped potential within each of us. They reveal that awakening is not a rare or extraordinary gift, but a natural, inevitable destiny for all. Through their example, they show that awakening is not a final destination, but a continuous unfolding, a deepening of truth and awareness. It is the realization of the interconnectedness of all things, sparking compassion, understanding, and love. As we embark on this journey, we too can dissolve the boundaries of ego, experience the oneness of life, and awaken to the profound clarity that resides within, waiting to guide us. If you are still here with me, I express my gratitude. If my words resonate with you, I encourage you to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I deeply appreciate your time here